and just go around the edges, and it kind of bleeds the ink into the paper, and just drag the colour in, and you can just go around like that and just drag the colour in from around the edges. And you can take your ink pad and you can just go to the sides of it. Just don't get any water directly on the pad, but you can pick up some more colour that way if you wanted to. Add some more there. Then rinse off your brush, and then just drag the colour across the paper. And you're making your paper look really old. It's actually becoming delicate, and I'm sure that there is a finer technique to doing this. In fact, I know that there is. But anyway, I ain't got it. Okay, so then you take your heat tool and you're going to dry that. And then just take your where's my old paper? Whoops. Then just take your old paper again and just so that's it. So that's it, you're left with this really old and it's delicate piece of aged paper. And that's your before, shiny and new, and that's your after. Okay? So you can make your own ephemera, whatever, however you pronounce it. So that's the other technique. The last technique is just to show you really quickly how you can finish any project. I like to do this, and I know that my friend Ebony likes to do it as well, is we like to ink the edges of our projects. So what you can do is you can just take your Distress tool, peel off the sponge and put a clean one on for the black. Take your black soot, and if you just lightly go around the edges. We have a motto that if the edges aren't inked, the project's not finished. Okay, so you can ink around the edges like that, or that's with your distress tool. Now this is what I mean about distressing the edges with your makeup sponge, and why I find it easier. If I can find my makeup sponge, where did I put it? Here, this one here. I think that was my one for stays on. Is you can just hold your tag and you can just brush along the edges with it. So if you didn't want to get the colour on the tag, but you wanted it edged with the ink, you've better control with the makeup sponge. Now you can also use your distress tool, you've seen that in my other videos, and just grunge up the edges even further. Okay, you can apply it directly on if you wanted to, and again take your little paintbrush and drag it down from the edges. Can you see that? So you can do that way. You can drag the colour from the edges in and just dress it like that, or else you can just continue on going around with your makeup sponge. So there's a variety of different ways of applying them. It's just a matter of finding what's right for you, and go lightly, build it up in layers. You don't need to just go in straight away with your ink. Okay guys,